Have you ever imagined that a simple, affordable, and often forgotten solution could be the key to relieving several of the most common health problems faced during old age? When we think about illnesses like heartburn, arthritis, urinary tract infections, high blood pressure, and so many other discomforts, we immediately picture piles of medications and endless doctor visits. But few people know that, right in your own kitchen, there might be one of the most powerful and ancient natural remedies in existence: water with baking soda. Many elderly individuals battle daily against inflammation, chronic pain, digestive difficulties, and kidney problems without even suspecting that rebalancing the body's pH could be a true game changer for their health. Ancient practices and studies show that baking soda, when used correctly, has the power to restore internal balance, reduce tissue inflammation, improve circulation, and even protect vital organs. And we're not talking about miracle formulas or empty promises, we're talking about natural chemistry, something your body itself recognizes and welcomes. In this video, you will discover how to properly consume water with baking soda to transform your health and eliminate up to 12 common problems that steal your energy and quality of life. I will explain the precautions you need to take, the ideal dosage, and how small adjustments to your routine can lead to such visible improvements that even your doctors will be surprised. This could be the key to living lighter, more energized, and with much more autonomy. So go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, because today you're going to learn something that could completely change your future. And comment down below, "I choose natural health." I want to see who is truly committed to their own transformation. When we talk about natural health solutions, few are as underestimated and as powerful as baking soda. This white powder, found in virtually every kitchen, is much more than just an ingredient for recipes or a cleaning ally. Baking soda, as it's known worldwide, has unique alkalizing properties, capable of rebalancing the body's pH, neutralizing harmful acids, and strengthening the body's natural ability to regenerate. What most people don't know is that small internal imbalances, like blood acidification, can trigger chronic inflammation, joint pain, digestive problems, and even impair kidney function. This is where baking soda becomes a true health guardian. By alkalizing the internal environment, it creates conditions for the body to function more lightly, cleanly, and efficiently without overloading the system with medications. Ancient medical systems, such as Ayurveda in India, have been using alkaline substances to prevent and treat diseases centuries before modern science recognized their value. Today, serious studies show that baking soda, when used properly, can improve metabolic functions, protect vital organs, and aid in the recovery from various common aging problems. And the best part, it's simple, affordable, and completely natural. And pay attention. Stay with me until the end of this video, because besides the well-known benefits, the last 3 health problems that baking soda can help solve are surprising, and many people suffer from them without even realizing that such a simple solution exists. If you, or someone you love, experiences mysterious discomforts or persistent symptoms, these last bits of information could make all the difference. Few sensations are as uncomfortable as the constant burning of heartburn and acid reflux. For many elderly people, this becomes a daily struggle, interfering with eating, sleeping, and even the motivation to perform simple activities. This burning happens because excess stomach acid rises into the esophagus, causing irritation and intense pain. Many people spend years taking medications that only mask the symptoms without addressing the real cause of the imbalance. This is where baking soda shows its strength. Being naturally alkaline, it quickly acts to neutralize the excess acidity in the stomach, bringing almost immediate relief. Unlike synthetic medications, which can harm health over time, baking soda naturally rebalances the digestive environment, allowing the body to heal without harming other organs. Imagine living without that constant discomfort in your chest, without having to run for medication after every meal. Including water with baking soda in your routine could be a true turning point for those who suffer from digestive problems. Small dietary adjustments combined with this simple habit can transform your meals from moments of worry into moments of pleasure again. If you've ever woken up with stiff knees or swollen fingers, you know how limiting joint inflammation can be. But what few people know is that an acidic internal environment is one of the major catalysts of such inflammations. And this is where baking soda shines. It acts as a regulator of the internal pH, reducing the acidity that fuels inflammation and creating conditions for the body to heal from the inside out. Recent research shows that alkalizing the blood promoted by baking soda can decrease the activation of specific inflammatory cells, like moan macrophages. These microscopic villains are responsible for much of the pain and swelling we feel. With baking soda, you turn off the inflammation alarm, allowing your body to function more lightly. So, the next time you feel that stiffness keeping you from moving freely, remember, relief may be closer than you think, and without having to constantly resort to heavy anti-inflammatories. Knowledge is power, and now it's in your hands. How many times have you heard that urinary tract infections are simply a matter of catching a chill or not drinking enough water? The reality is much more complex. A determining factor for the emergence of these infections is the pH of the urine. Acidic environments favor the multiplication of harmful bacteria. This is where baking soda comes into play, acting as a true invisible protector. Baking soda quickly alkalizes the urine, making the environment hostile for infection-causing bacteria. It's as if you installed a natural shield inside your urinary system, making it harder for microorganisms to survive and grow before they can cause serious damage. This not only reduces pain and burning, but also decreases the risk of more serious complications, such as kidney infections. And the most interesting part, in traditional healing practices in Japan, baking soda was already used as a first line of defense against mild infections long before the antibiotic era. Rediscovering this knowledge can free you from endless cycles of medication and give you back the peace and freedom your body deserves. Did you know that small imbalances in blood pH can silently overburden the heart? When the internal environment is too acidic, the blood tends to become thicker, making circulation more difficult and forcing the heart to work twice as hard. This constant stress can be one of the major villains behind hypertension, and baking soda can be a powerful ally in reversing this situation. By alkalizing the blood, baking soda facilitates blood flow, reducing resistance in the vessels and relieving pressure on the arteries. This is not just a theory. Preliminary studies have shown that correcting metabolic acidosis in patients can have positive impacts on regulating blood pressure. Baking soda acts quietly but fundamentally, rebalancing the body from the inside out. So if you struggle to control your blood pressure, maybe you don't just need more medications. Maybe you need a body that functions in natural harmony, where the blood flows freely. Sometimes, the greatest revolutions begin with the simplest gestures, and a glass of water with baking soda could be one of them. That feeling that your whole body screams after a small effort has a biochemical explanation: lactic acid. It accumulates in the muscles after physical activities, or even due to poor circulation, causing pain and stiffness. But there is a natural way to neutralize this acid before it wreaks havoc, and this is where baking soda enters as a true muscle booster. Sports performance research has already proven that baking soda can reduce muscle fatigue in high-performance athletes. Imagine what it could do for you in everyday life. By consuming water with baking soda, you help your body eliminate excess lactic acid faster, reducing pain and speeding up muscle recovery. If professionals who push their bodies to the limit trust this trick, why not apply this knowledge to ease your daily life? Reducing pain and regaining the pleasure of moving can be easier and more natural than you ever imagined. Maybe you never stop to think about it, but chronic acidity in the body is one of the great silent enemies of the kidneys. When the body is too acidic, the kidneys are forced to work overtime to try to balance the pH, which over time wears out these precious organs. Here, baking soda becomes a true, invisible guardian angel. A study conducted at the Royal London Hospital showed that baking soda can slow the progression of kidney disease in patients suffering from metabolic acidosis, significantly increasing their quality of life. It acts as a chemical buffer, relieving the burden on the kidneys and preserving their natural functions for much longer. Preserving your kidneys is preserving your life, and the choice between overburdening them or protecting them can start with small, intelligent decisions. Taking care of your health has never been so accessible and perhaps never so neglected. Have you ever thought that many digestive problems actually start with a failure in the stomach's chemistry? When the internal pH falls out of balance, discomforts like gas, bloating, and slow digestion arise. And even though many people take antacids, they often only mask the symptoms without solving the real cause. Here, baking soda offers a much smarter approach. By restoring the natural pH balance in the digestive tract, baking soda not only immediately relieves symptoms, but also improves the environment for beneficial gut bacteria to thrive. A healthy gut is the core of overall body health, and keeping it alkaline is like planting a garden where everything grows better. So, the next time you feel that persistent discomfort after meals, ask yourself, am I treating the effect or the root cause of the problem? With the right knowledge and the correct application, you can regain the pleasure of eating without fear and living without that invisible weight in your abdomen. How many times have we wondered why some people get sick for any reason, while others seem to have an invisible shield? The answer may partly lie in the body's internal environment. When your body is less acidic, your white blood cells, the defense cells, work much more efficiently. And yes, baking soda plays a crucial role in this. Studies indicate that more alkaline body environments favor immune activity, while acidic environments suppress the defense system's response. By helping your body maintain a more balanced pH, baking soda creates ideal conditions for your immune system to attack invaders with greater strength and speed. It's like preparing the ground so your internal army can fight better for you. Imagine facing winter, colds, and daily challenges with a more resilient and prepared body. It's not about luck. It's about strategy. Strengthening your immunity can be as simple as understanding and respecting your body's natural chemistry. Arthritis is one of the most common conditions among the elderly and also one of the most disabling. Constant pain, joint stiffness, and the difficulty of performing simple tasks like opening a door or tying shoes can turn daily life into a true struggle. And while there are many medications that manage arthritis, few address the real underlying cause of the problem: chronic inflammation fueled by internal imbalances. This is exactly where baking soda can make a profound difference. Studies indicate that baking soda helps reduce systemic inflammation by promoting a more alkaline internal environment. When the body's pH is balanced, inflammatory cells decrease their destructive activity, resulting in less pain, greater flexibility, and a much higher quality of life. If you feel that joint pain is stealing your energy and your freedom, know that there are natural and intelligent ways to fight back. The power of transformation begins with understanding your own body, and baking soda may be one of the simplest and most effective allies you'll have on this journey. When we think about oral health, most people focus only on teeth. But keeping the mouth healthy goes far beyond aesthetics. Gum infections, bad breath, and cavities are real gateways for serious diseases throughout the entire body. What many don't know is that baking soda, besides being a natural alkalizer, also acts as a powerful antibacterial agent in the mouth. By brushing your teeth with a light baking soda mixture or gargling with water and baking soda, you alter the mouth's pH into an environment where harmful bacteria can't survive. This reduces plaque buildup, combats gum inflammation, and even helps to safely whiten teeth. It's no wonder that many commercial toothpastes try to replicate the natural effects of baking soda in their formulas. Your health begins in your mouth. Keeping the oral flora balanced is taking care of your entire body, and the best part is, this doesn't depend on expensive products or endless treatments. It simply depends on understanding the basic chemistry your body already knows and respects. Every day, without realizing it, we accumulate toxins in our bodies, pollutants from the air, pesticides from food, residues from medications. These silent poisons lodge in tissues, inflame organs, and drain our vital energy. Many people turn to expensive and ineffective detox trends, but the truth is that real detoxification begins with internal rebalancing. Baking soda, by alkalizing the body, facilitates the elimination of these toxins through urine, breath, and sweat. An alkaline body is like a clean river. Toxins can't settle and are naturally flushed away. Medical literature shows that moderate alkalization helps eliminate heavy metals like lead and mercury, which silently accumulate over time. Instead of blindly trusting magical formulas, trust in nature's power and in your own body's intelligence. True cleansing happens from the inside out, and it can start with something as simple as a properly prepared glass of water. Few pains compare to that of a kidney stone passing through the body's channels. These little rocks form when the urinary environment is too acidic, promoting the crystallization of salts and minerals. The good news is that this story can be written differently, with smart prevention, and baking soda is a key player in this process. By alkalizing the urine, baking soda prevents crystals from forming, dissolving them while they are still small, before they can cause pain or require surgical removal. Nephrology research shows that maintaining a more alkaline urinary pH drastically reduces the incidence of uric acid stones, one of the most common types. Protecting your kidneys is protecting your vital energy. A small, regular practice like the correct use of baking soda can mean years of tranquility, freedom of movement, and preserved health. No crises, no emergencies, no pain. If you've stayed with me this far, it's because you've already taken the most important first step, the decision to truly change your health. Few people reach this point, and that's why you deserve to know a secret that will boost the effects of baking soda in your body even more: consistency. It's no use consuming baking soda once in a while and expecting miracles. The human body thrives on consistency. It needs repeated stimuli to rebalance, regenerate, and strengthen itself. A daily practice, done correctly and with wisdom, generates a profound impact that accumulates over time like a river that, with patience, carves through even the hardest rocks. And here's an extra technique to maximize your results. Besides drinking water with baking soda, aim to keep your body hydrated throughout the day and avoid foods that increase acidity, such as refined sugars and processed meats. This way, you create an even more favorable internal environment for the baking soda to act, accelerating your recovery, strengthening your defenses, and prolonging your energy. Remember, real transformation doesn't come from occasional big efforts, but from small, conscious gestures repeated every day. And if you've come this far, it's because you already have within you the strength needed to go even further. Now is the time to act and reap the rewards of your decision. Many people start drinking water with baking soda and soon get discouraged because they don't feel immediate effects. What few know is that the timing when you consume this solution makes all the difference in the impact it will have on your body. Ideally, baking soda should be ingested with water on an empty stomach or between meals, when the stomach is empty and the body can absorb the benefits much more efficiently. This way, the alkalizing effect is enhanced, acting directly on the blood and tissues without competing with other digestive processes. Drinking baking soda on an empty stomach also helps prepare the internal environment for the day, balancing the pH early on and strengthening the body's natural ability to fight inflammation and eliminate toxins. When you do this regularly, you'll notice your body responding better, lighter digestion, less bloating, more energy, and more vitality throughout the day. It's as if you give your body a morning reset, preparing it to function at its best. Another important detail: prefer to drink the baking soda mixed with warm water, not cold. Warm water improves circulation, relaxes blood vessels, and helps minerals spread faster through the body. This combination of temperature and alkalization can speed up the results even more, bringing an almost immediate sense of well-being to those who adopt the habit consciously. It's small adjustments like these that differentiate those who see superficial changes from those who achieve deep transformations. If you want to extract the maximum benefits that baking soda can offer, respecting your body's timing and choosing the right moments to act is essential. Transformation doesn't happen by chance, it is built day after day, choice after choice. There is a secret weapon that few people know about to further boost the alkalizing effect of baking soda: conscious breathing. Specific breathing techniques, such as deep and rhythmic breathing, have the power to reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the blood, naturally raising the body's pH. When you combine this practice with alkaline water made with baking soda, you create an even more favorable internal environment for healing, regeneration, and toxin elimination. Breathing shallowly, as happens under stress and anxiety, acidifies the blood and makes it harder for the baking soda to do its work in the body. Deep breathing, on the other hand, better oxygenates the tissues, facilitates circulation, reduces inflammation, and strengthens the immune system. Studies show that controlled breathing practices, such as those used in the Wim Hof method or ancient traditions like pranayama, promote positive chemical changes in the body in just a few minutes of practice. A practical tip is to set aside 5 to 10 minutes a day to do slow, deep, rhythmic breathing, preferably right after drinking your baking soda water. Inhale through your nose, counting to 4, hold your breath, counting to 4, and exhale through your mouth, counting to 6. By repeating this simple cycle, you will enhance alkalization and feel your body lighter, more oxygenated, and filled with more vital energy. Incorporating conscious breathing is more than just a habit. It's a way of reconnecting your body to its natural intelligence. Small daily rituals like this can dramatically speed up your recovery and strengthening journey. Sometimes, healing doesn't come from big medicines, but from small, conscious actions applied consistently. Now you know. Sometimes the most powerful solutions are found in the simplest things. Baking soda, often forgotten in many kitchen cabinets, is actually a silent health ally. Today, you learned how this natural element can act directly on the root causes of so many problems that steal your energy, mobility, and freedom. And more importantly, you understood that true transformation comes from awareness and daily action. It's not about believing in miracles. It's about understanding your body's natural science, respecting the cycles of life, and taking control of your own destiny. Small practices, like properly using baking soda water, can become major turning points in your life story, and the decision to use this knowledge or let it pass is yours. The difference between those who stay stuck in pain and those who reclaim lightness lies in taking action. If this content made sense to you, I invite you to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any more content that can transform your life from the inside out. And I want to see you in the comments. Tell me if you've ever used baking soda water or if you already knew about any of these benefits. How did you feel? Your story can inspire many others to take the first step too. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There is a natural path to recovery and strengthening, and it begins with your daily decision to take care of your most valuable asset, your health. The power is already in your hands. Now it's time to choose to use it.